And welcome students. Today we're going to do the fifth module of Microsoft Access. The title of this project is Ridgedale College Modifying Table and Queries. It is the Access Module 5 SAM Project 1B. If you want me to do this assignment for you or the complete course of Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, Statistics, Business Analytics or Finance related projects, do text me on the WhatsApp. You just need to send me the files over there over the WhatsApp or over the email, and I will complete the assignment and send it back to you. Then you can just submit it and get it graded. So let's get started with the first step, that is you work in admission office at Ridgedale College to help track grants awarded to professors as well as teaching assistants assignment by class. You have created an Access database to organize these details. In this project, you will remove tables and queries of the database. This is the role that we are given, so we have to act accordingly. In the design view of the teaching assistant table, so first of all, we are going to open the design view of teaching assistant table. Here you can see these are tables, queries, forms, and reports. So we will navigate to the tables and right click there, open it in design view. And now we are going to add 3 more fields with the following specification. Add a field name TA email with a hyperlink. So I'm just copying it. So here I'm going to paste that new field. And the data type of this will be hyperlink, like this. And next will be a photo with an attachment data type. And click the attachment for this data type. Not but this, so move to the last one, that is the add a field name evaluation with a long text data type. So I'm going to copy it. Long text. For the evaluation field, use yes as the value for the append only properties. So first select that field evaluation. So here you will find append values. You can see it's no, so you can type yes. Save the teaching assistant table. Save it. Moving to step number 2, that is, while still in design view of the teaching assistant table, modify the following field as properties. Enter first name as a caption property for the TA first name. So again, copy it. Select the TA first name, and here you will find the caption property. So you can paste the caption property name for the TA first name. And last name as a caption property for the TA last name. Again, copy it. You can type it also. This time select the TA last name. Again, navigate to the caption property. And here you can paste it. Enter 25 as the field size property for the TA first name and last name. So we are on the last name, and here you can see the size, see the field size property as 255. We have to limit it to 25. Same thing, same setting with this one, this field. Just limit it to 25. That's it. Choose median date as a format property for the starting and end date. This is the start date, and here you will navigate to the format. Select the median date, and this is the end date. Again, here click and median date. I think I selected the median date. Yes, median date for both of those. Sorry. I selected the short date. Instead, we have selected medium date. So now for this one is medium date, this one is also medium date. Save the teaching assistant table. If prompted that some data may be lost, click yes to continue. Hint is there that no data is lost because no values exceed 25 characters in that. Okay, so now if you see, we have changed the field size property for this TA first name and last name to 25. So none of the name is exceeding this 25 characters. So definitely we are not going to lose any data. Anyhow, we are saving it. You can see there's a pop-up notification that some data may be lost, but we know that none of the name is exceeding this 25. So click yes. While still in design view of the teaching assistant table, modify the following properties. Click yes as the required property for the stipend field. Where is the stipend? This is the stipend field, and required field should be yes for this. It must be present. So you cannot move further without filling this field, the stipend. Enter greater than or equal to 1000 as a validation rule property for the stipend. So validation rule should be greater than or equal to 1000, and enter minimum is 1000 as a validation text property for the stipend field, and then save it. So this should be the rule, because whenever well, this rule is only there because you cannot enter uh, less than 1000, and when you enter less than 1000, this is the text that you're going to see. Minimum is 1000. Okay, so this is the text validation text. Now it says save it. Yes. Moving to step number 4, that is, while still in design view of the teaching assistant table, add a new field immediately after the existing table using the lookup wizard from the following information. So again, we are going to add a new field, and we are going to get the values from the degrees table. So here we have to add a new field, get the values from the degree table, select the degree abbreviation and degree name. So click here, lookup wizard, and I want to look up the values from a table. Yes, I want to get those values from the degrees. From which table? It should be from the degree table. Next, and which values which I want degree abbreviation and degree name. So degree abbreviation and degree name, that's what the two fields which I want to be there. And the next is sort the records in ascending order by degree abbreviation. So degree abbreviation in ascending order. Hide the key column. Okay, hide it. It's already there. Hiding it. Okay, it's already there. Enable data integrity. Use other default for the lookup wizard and use degree as a label of the lookup field. Enable data integrity, and the label should be degree. And save it. Now choose yes as the column heads up lookup property for the degree field. 0, 1, 2, 3 for the column width and column heads property should be yes, and column width should be 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and 3 for the list width property. 3 for the list width property. Save the table and a warning. If a warning appears, click yes. That's it. Switch to datasheet. This is the fifth step. Switch to datasheet view of the teaching assistant table and select MBA for the as a degree value for the first bracket. Switch to datasheet view and select MBA as a degree for the first bracket, that is Lisa 2, and we are going to select MBA for this one. Switch to design view of the teaching assistant table and modify again. Again switch to design view. Well, one more thing I want to inform you that if you are finding it difficult to execute those assignments, just send me those files, the instruction file and the start file over the email, and I will complete that assignment for you with a very economical price. Okay, so let's start with the other one. Switch to design view of the teaching assistant table and modify these properties. So we are already on the design view, and now it says add start date less than equal to end date as a validation rule for the table. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one. Okay, now you see this is the validation rule for the table. In the earlier stages we did the validation rule for the particular field, but in this one we are going to what I can say add a validation rule for the table. So for this you just need to click I guess F4. No, where is the field property? Property sheet, yeah, this one. So we are going to click the property sheet and expand it here. Okay, wait, let me just uncheck it, and again go here, and now you see these are the table properties, and we are going to add this as a validation rule for the table. You can see this is the table and this is the rule for the table, and this should be the validation text for the for this one. Just copy it, and this should be the validation text. Save the teaching assistant table, click yes. That's it. You see how many steps we have further. 14, and we are up to number 6. Okay, switch to datasheet view of the teaching assistant table. This is the datasheet view of the teaching assistant table. Add a total row to the datasheet and add some value to the Stephen field. So now we are going to add a total field, and we are, wait, I guess this should not be included. Okay, and now we are going to sum the Stephen field. Where the Stephen? This is the Stephen. So we are going to sum it. That's it. Save and close the teaching assistant table. Save and close it. I think that's it for this video. It's almost 50% done, and it's long enough if I keep on recording this one. So do text me if you want me to do those assignment on behalf of you. You just need to send me the files and I will take care of those. You can email me also. You can use the WhatsApp service as well. So see you in the next video. Do subscribe to my channel. Till then, take care.